Welcome back, folks. Sport Federation TV. We keep talking about the sport federations in the Western Cape and, of course, across the various districts. Badminton has been very active. Lots of different badminton events currently on the cards and, well, as I say, on the cards, including this weekend. But no expertise from my side. I've got the man himself who represents Western Province Badminton on the line. He's been with us before, Mike Noone. Mike, welcome back. How are things there with you?
Good morning, JP. All good, thank you. I'm sitting up in Bloemfontein at the moment for our senior tournament of the year.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, this is the marvels of modern day technology. We can just reach out to you and talk to you.
Yep, very much so.
So tell us what you're doing in Bloemfontein.
I'm on the board of Badminton South Africa as well. So we've got our AGM this weekend. And I look after the administration of BSA. So putting everything together for the AGM tomorrow afternoon.
So when you talk about the event then in Bloemfontein, we're talking about the Melville Cup. Is that right? Who participates in the Melville Cup?
So all the provincial sides from around the country. It was a small tournament this year, and it's understandable given COVID. And we're battling to get people backwards, but people want to come back and play, and that's a good thing. And having said that, in about 2-3 weeks' time down in Cape Town, we've got the SA Lower League, which is for every wannabe players, the guys who want to represent their province, but will never make the elite player list.
So somebody like myself, if I just want to play badminton, I can come and play. I'll never make it. I'll never make.
You would never make, say, the true provincial side, but the guys who make up the bulk of sport.
Yes.
That's what it's about, and it's giving them an opportunity to go away for a week and play.
I think what you mentioned there, Mike, is very exciting. The fact that you say people want to play. After such a tough time of COVID over the last 18 months, we of course know that the recent big announcement is that spectators have been allowed at sport. But isn't that's what every sports administrator is dreaming for, is that their participants want to play, to be part of the structures? I mean, your members, your fans, they must be so excited about the fact that you've got competitions, that there is interaction. It gives everybody something to aspire to.
That's what it's all about, because earlier this year we started league earlier in the year, and then all of a sudden we were back in level 3 of lockdown, and that just killed off everything again.
Yeah.
But guess what? The guys are resilient. They come back. They want to play, and restrictions were eased in terms of the agreement that we got with national government for the return to play.
Yeah.
Which is in place, and all the protocols are observed when we come into the hall and that. So that's also key. And earlier this year we had the over 60s come and play a tournament. So, and then, as I say, in early November we've got the lower league. And having said that, people want to play. We've actually got 4 teams from Cape Town that have entered the tournament.
Let's just go back a few days, Mike. In Eden, of course, I think it was in George, if I'm not mistaken, you had the veterans tournament, the over 60s. That was quite a big event. I mean, it's also a kind of event a lot of people look forward to. If you've been playing badminton most of your days, it's fantastic to have a veterans tournament.
Yeah, the vets are you're sort of just around about 40, that age group. And this year we actually had an ex-Olympian take part in the tournament up in Oudtshoorn. So yeah, it went down well.
Well, that's fantastic.
And as I say, the guys there want to play as well. So yeah, and it's tough. The guys play, give everything when they go away for tournaments like this.
No, that is great. So you've got the Melville Cup at the moment, which is. Sounds to me like very much an interprovincial championships. How tough is that competition?
Tough. You've got your top players in the country.
Yeah.
So, and they play out. They're playing for each other. So much so that we've actually got a team going away on, South Africa's got a team going away on Monday to Uganda to the All Africa tournament. And those same players recently came back from Benin, where they won 5 golds in the five disciplines. So our players at that level are doing well.
Wow, I mean that's amazing for South Africa to be, especially, yeah, Mike. Really, I mean that gives me goosebumps just thinking about how well badminton from South Africa is able to do and can compete in the Africa space like that. That really is great. The lower league tournament then that you've got coming up in Western Province. You talk about 4 teams. How do you make up a team? How many athletes are in a team? You know, we normally think of teams like rugby or football with either 11 or 15. How does a team get made up for badminton?
So the good thing about badminton, it's an all-inclusive sport. So there's invariably you got 4 women and 4 men in each side. So you've got equal representation between male and female. And that's one of the government's requirements as well, where they want to push this all-inclusive. And when we have Women's Day events down in Cape Town, it actually works very, very well. Because the last time we had over 50 people attending, and that was during August.
Do the badminton players play doubles at all? I mean, do we ever see 4 players on a court?
So we've got singles, we've got doubles, and then we've got mixed doubles as well, as like tennis as well, but a hell of a lot faster than tennis. And we also started something. Our World Federation started something 2 years ago, called air badminton, where we actually go play outside. Now, tricky in Cape Town, but we've played it elsewhere in the country. When you go inland, it actually works very, very well. But having said that, in Cape Town, when you get the good days, it's an ideal sport to go play on the beach and that.
So Mike, the lower league championships then that's coming up here, is it single venue, multiple venues?
No, single venue, John Tyers Hall in Kenilworth.
Yeah.
Which is the sort of home of badminton in the Western Cape or Western Province.
Right.
And yeah, we've got 5 courts there, and the guys are going all out to make it a success.
What comes after the lower league champs then, Mike? I'm assuming this is their opportunity to put their name in the hat, to show their skills, and that some of these athletes that are coming through the ranks then have an opportunity to compete in future senior tournaments.
That's what it's about. And you cherry pick them and you put them into high performance squads and that we've got going down in Kenilworth. We've got a high performance centre going 5 days a week, from 5 to 7 every night, and we've got 2 ex-national players running that setup for us.
Yeah, tremendous amount of work. So successful Masters then up in Oudtshoorn. You've got the Melville Cup this weekend in Bloemfontein, and then of course the lower league champs in the first week of November. It sounds like you guys have got your hand full, but we're very excited to see that badminton is so active, and I'm sure the athletes will be as excited. And we say to you, best of luck and good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike. Mike Noone there, Western Province Badminton. Of course, badminton doing really well, and great to see that the athletes are so happy. Great to see that the veterans have been able to be active, and of course looking forward then to the lower league championships coming up. Mike crossing to us all the way then from Bloemfontein. Thanks, Mike. Right, folks, that's a wrap for us today, and we will say to you, remember, stay safe out there. Remember, you need to get your vaccination, especially spectators. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a fantastic sporting weekend. Bye-bye.